Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today I'm covering Southern Charm Season 7, Episode 1, The Good Shepard. Well, here we are. It's Season 7. Let's talk about this. I have watched every season of Southern Charm. I loved the first couple of seasons. I did not like last season at all. We'll go over opinions of everybody. This is where I really want your input. Leave me comments. Let me know who we like, who we don't like. I definitely have strong opinions. I want to know yours. I'm going to be covering this show each week, I'm pretty sure, depending on, what you guys think. I don't think I'll go as deep into this show as I do some of my housewife shows, because this one is just kind of silly to me. It's fun. It's not my favorite, but I'll watch it and I'll talk crap about everybody with you. So if you want to do that, then let's get into it. Oh yeah, before we get started with the episode, I just want to let you guys know I am working on 90 Day Fiance. That's right. I've never actually watched 90 Day Fiance before, but I am obsessed now. I'm 5 episodes in. 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days, such a good show. So I will be covering that. It's on Hulu. I'm doing Season 3 if you want to start watching and get ready for what's coming. Also, if you're into The Mandalorian, I am going to be maybe trying to recap an episode of The Mandalorian. If it goes well, I might do the season. We'll see. Because I'm into it. My husband is super into it. He's the Star Wars nerd that knows this stuff. Me, not so much. So I'm just going to sit back and make jokes while we recap. So check that out as well. Hey guys, I just want to take a second and say if you're enjoying this show, please check out my Patreon. Go to patreon.com, search Real Housewives Recaps, or check the comments below and I'll put a link. And for $1 a week, you can support my show and get 4 bonus episodes per month. I'm covering Scary Island, like the greatest season of Real Housewives of New York. So check it out. Thanks so much. So the episode starts out, we got the normal ba-ba-doo playing, and all of a sudden things slow down. And we see shots of the cast, and they're like, what's going on, man? I don't know. It's COVID. So I kind of wish we didn't have, I know this is weird, but I wish we didn't have this to deal with. I mean, obviously, I meant for the show. I wish they didn't show this, because real life sucks. 2020 sucks. So I just don't think I want to watch a show about COVID. That's one of the many reasons I'm not covering OC this season. But whatever, we'll take what we can get. Okay. So this was funny because we see Patricia and Mikell scanning this box for germs. A lot of stuff going on at the beginning. So again, I'm not going to go as deep into this one. So we're just going to have fun with it and kind of talk about everybody as they pop up. So there's Austen and his stupid face. I'm just so over the guys on this show, especially. I'm so glad they did change up the cast. Okay, so I'm going to say something controversial. Don't hate me. I'm glad they got rid of Cameran. I am. I'm glad they got rid of her and her hairdresser friend. Why does her name escape me? Chelsea. Kind of glad they're gone. Wish Kathryn had gone too. I always liked Kathryn before because she'd stir up drama, but now with this stupid racist BS, I wish she'd go too. So I don't know. Okay, same with Austen. I have no use for Austen. I thought he was cute his first season, but he's like Shep Jr. They're both so stupid. But Craigie is the cutest. I really like Craig. He's so sweet. And I like Patricia. I don't know why I like Whitney. He's kind of funny. He's very creepy and funny, and I don't know. That's kind of where I stand. Oh, I like Madison so far. I don't understand Madison because I think she is incredibly beautiful, and I don't understand why in the world she would be with Austen. But I like her. She seems feisty and fun, and the preview for the season looks like it's going to be very interesting. Guys are already fighting over her and stuff. So we'll see where that goes. But anyway, okay, so some stuff going on. So Craig is living with Austen because he said he had a plumber over for routine checkup. Is that a thing with a plumber? I've never had a checkup at my house. It's just somebody you call when something goes wrong. But he had a pipe burst, and He's got asbestos, so he's had to move in with Austen. He's talking about his business. Business is going really well. He's made like 1,000 pillows a month or something like that. And doing a good job. So good for him. Go Craig. He's so cute. So I don't know. I used to like Naomie, but then they definitely were toxic with each other. I did not care for her boyfriend last season. So I'm okay with her not being on. I didn't mind her too bad. Austen and Madison. So how many times is Bravo going to show that threesome clip? Oh my God. Madison! Madison! I can like recite that in my sleep. Yeah, so they're off again, on again, they're back on again. So, let's see. Austen is showing a clip of Katherine where you can obviously hear Thomas's voice in the background. Speaking of Katherine, I love this house. I think it's beautiful. Katherine's like making breakfast for her children. Okay, so she's got these 2 kids. Did she also get new boobs? I mean, I don't know. I probably shouldn't talk about that, but okay, so Katherine. Katherine. I used to like her, but not so much anymore. Katherine has these 2 adorable kids, right? And what's funny is she seems to always have a new house. So I was like, what's happening? Because she had that other place that she seemed to really like, but they're talking about how expensive the rent was, so I guess that didn't work out. And then all of a sudden, this weirdo walks down, and I thought we were done with him. Why is Thomas on our screen? I do not want to see this predator anywhere, alleged predator, but predator, I don't want to see him. This is awful. I don't understand why he's on here. He had a huge fight with Patricia last season, right? And she and Whitney are producers of the show, so what the hell? Why is he here? He doesn't make for good TV. I'll take Katherine over him, but I don't understand it. It bugs me that he's on here. They're pretending like they're sleeping in separate rooms, but I don't think so. I think they're hooking up. I don't know. But Katherine seems happy. It sounds like they finally settled their custody agreement. 50-50, good for them. They were having a pretty contentious fight. I don't understand how she can live with him, though, after all the crap he did to her. He was abusing her. I don't know that it was physical, but emotionally, like with all the drug tests and the horrible things, and then that psycho he dated. And, I don't know why you'd want to be around that. She told a really sad story. I guess I think I remember hearing, but I forgot that her mom had breast cancer and was fine, but then it came back. She got sick, and like within a month, she was gone, and that's terrible. We go over to Madison. She's got this little boy, Hudson. I like Madison. She seems like a really good mom. Definitely got to be something up with her if she's dating Austen. But she's spunky and fun, and I think she's beautiful. And I don't know. I like her. I think she's a good addition. She keeps things interesting. So Hudson was 3 when she and her ex divorced. They had 50-50 parenting. She talks about how hard it was. She says she has a kid. She doesn't have a choice to be lazy. She calls up Austen. He's like half awake. So I'm like, really? You're working your rear end off? And he's like sleeping in? Okay. So she was saying that last year he didn't defend her. But this year they care so much more about each other. So we'll see. The preview for the season does not sound like things are going well. I haven't Googled to see if they're still together, but I can't imagine these 2 are gonna make it for the long haul. That's just my guess here. So then we go to Patricia's house, and her house is so beautiful. I don't know if I've seen exactly how beautiful this house is from the outside. The inside's a little crazy cluttered, but she's a little crazy too. But she summons Mikell with a bell, and they're laughing about that. She's telling him, hey, Shep's coming over. So he's preparing for that. It's just so funny. Their scenes seem a little forced and set up, but I can't help it. I like her. I think she's kind of fun to watch. Then there's Shep. I'm glad that Shep acknowledged over and over in this episode that he truly turned into, I think he's always been a terrible person, but he was just impossible to watch last season. I was so turned off, and all the crap he did, and how disgusting he was, and how terrible he was to all his friends, and he was just a mean old drunk. And I say that being the same age as Shep, but he was just a mean drunk. But anyway, he's saying he's turned his life around. He's met this girl named Taylor. He's super excited. What is it with these bourbon sours, by the way? Is this a drink she's trying to, like, make popular? I thought it was interesting that they kept product placement. That. So Taylor's his new girlfriend. Patricia asks, are you inviting Madison to this party? Of course. So he's saying, Austen's stuck with her. I have to respect my friend. You can't fight the elephant in the room, so you dance with the elephant. Some analogy like that. I don't know. I think he stays just drunk and high and everything else in between. Patricia is close to Madison, so she's encouraging them to make up. Anyway, so he's having this party. They really don't even explain why. I think it's just a reason to have everybody over. His theme, Dumb and Dumber. He's having a Dumb and Dumber party. I can't think of a more fitting theme for him. But he calls Craig up in the car. He invites him. It's Dumb and Dumber formal. He asked about inviting Cam, and things get awkward. They bring up Cam a lot. So we'll see. Craig goes to meet Kathryn to have some food and to hang out. So Kathryn's saying, I went to rehab for weed. That's it. She can drink, because it's kind of awkward when she orders a drink. There was a time where she couldn't drink. She alluded to in previous seasons it's because of Thomas and the control he had over her. Who knows what's going on there? They talk about Taylor, who is, of course, the new girlfriend of Shep. I don't know. I always think that Kathryn and Shep have a weird thing for each other, because I just get weird tension. I know they've hooked up in the past, but they have weird tension for sure. Okay, this is weird. He brings up Cam, right? Why are we bringing up Cam? She's off the season. I really did not care for her last season. I'm sorry if you guys did. I understand why people care for her. I just am not one of those people. I actually never loved her. She was okay, but I just felt everything was a little fake and forced with her. That's just my opinion. Don't hate me. Anyway, so Kathryn brings up, I heard some stuff about Jason that he's having an affair, and Craig was so quick to jump to Cam's defense, saying, I know this isn't true. This isn't true. He says, I love gossiping as much as the next person, but it's not true. And he says, this is different. It's dark, dude. You can't talk smack like that. Kathryn says, whatever. You want to go play pool? So that's weird. Shep and Taylor, they met at a bar. So this is the weirdest story to me. She lied and told him she was a marine biologist and her specialty was shark sex. There's a chyron there that says Taylor is not a marine biologist. She is a dental assistant. He then says, I grilled her because I know about shark sex. What? It sounds like they were both drunk. We started seeing each other, and now she stays over 5 days a week. It's hard to change after being single for so long. I don't know about all this. I don't know her. Nothing against her. I'm just thinking, if you can deal with Shep, I think he's pretending to have changed, but that much drinking and partying, like, I'm willing to bet she's probably into similar things. Just a guess. And then we go over to Austen and Madison. So they're getting ready for Shep's party. Again, this is a Dumb and Dumber theme. Austen at least makes an effort with the top hat, but I barely see any Dumb and Dumber stuff. Now, I know they had a cowboy hat in the movie, but she didn't actually wear it to the party, so I don't really know how that's Dumb and Dumber themed. But I don't know. I want more for Madison. Austin's so goofy. He hasn't mentioned the beer company one single time. Is that still a thing? I should probably Google that. So we go over to Danny's apartment. She and Kathryn are getting ready. They get a call from Madison. So is it weird to say I forgot Danny was part of the show? I did. Danny's okay, but I don't know. I don't think she's my favorite either. I sound like I'm being so negative, but I'm just telling you, like, we'll see what she brings to the season, but previously not much. Okay, so then Craig goes to meet up with, I don't know how to say her name, is it Leva? I hope that's right. And what's weird here is there's really no context as to how they know each other. They talk about, well, okay, so they do talk about she's been best friends with Cam for many years, so I'm sure that's how they met. But it's weird that they don't come out and say that right off the bat so we know who this person is. It's just like, oh, hey, here's this girl we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Kathryn with. We knew she was going to be a new cast member. That's cool, but, like, that's a weird way to introduce somebody. Just show up at their work and be like, hey, let's talk about this stuff that Kathryn said about Cam. Of course, Leva vehemently denies this. She's like, Jason would never, this is all BS. It doesn't make any sense. Craig is like kissing up to Cam as well and being like, nah, it's probably not true. It doesn't make any sense. It is weird that Kathryn said that, by the way. But, okay, so we go over to Shep's Dumb and Dumber party. Yeah, Shep's got the wrinkly shirt on, but he didn't even do, like, the colored tuxes like they did, or the canes and the top hats. I thought Madison looked so stunning at this party. I love her hair. Her makeup is incredible. I think she's so beautiful. And then I look at Austen and I think, why? Okay, so this was weird. This Peter guy, they made this part of the episode. What's up with, okay, so we find out that Madison had slept with Peter. But why bring what? I don't understand. They're arguing so hard. Okay, fine. It's probably not good that... It's weird. Somebody your boyfriend slept with is there, but why do they have to fight about it? Like, did she not... Did she not know about his past? Did this girl not think he had a past? Who cares? It sounds like it was a one-night stand. I just don't get what the big deal was. And they made it a weird plot point. And I think that guy is cute. But I don't understand why that was part of the storyline. Did they just not have much to fill up the episode? It was kind of strange. But here's Madison again. I think she's stunning. I think so pretty. She's saying that she's been called worse so she can forgive the white trash thing that Shep kept calling her. She thinks for sure Shep is doing this just to screw with her. Now remember last season Shep brought the threesome girls that Austen was sleeping with to a party, to an event where Madison was at. So he likes to do stuff like this because he's a jerk and he has no life. So he does stuff like this. But I didn't know. I thought maybe this guy's joining the show. Why do they keep showing him so much? I really don't understand that. So then we do meet a new guy. His name is John Pringle. It sounds like a made-up name. He's very good looking, but I think he knows it because they refer to it a whole heck of a lot. It's kind of weird. All the girls are thinking he's cute. We find out he has an ex and 2 kids. And if I understood the story right, they're all still in California. They just split, or they just divorced, and he's moved back east. And I just think, what? You left with your kids back east, or back west? That's crazy. His boy is 7 years old. It's the same age as Madison's kid. Uh-oh. Patricia tells Madison that John Pringle acts like a grown-up. Austen is a child. She needs someone grown-up and ambitious. So we find out that he does music, and it sounded like some sort of, like, trading, I think. Kathryn seems super into him, so I'm sure that'll be a storyline, too. Kathryn is wearing a very silly orange bow tie. Kind of like Dumb and Dumber. She's one of the few that actually came almost dressed like Dumb and Dumber. So we find out, here's his music. So he sounded pretty good. Not my cup of tea, but it's cool. He has some talent. Then Craig goes over to Kathryn. Kathryn tells him, Cam texted me today. I had to tell someone. I told Leva I probably shouldn't have. She reads a text she got from Cam that says, why are you telling people Jason's cheating on me on camera? I'm so confused. And she wrote back, hey girl, yeah, it's been going around. And Kathryn says, give me a break, be a good human. And she said, sorry, rumors in Charleston. And then to Cameron, she says, I don't give an F what Cameron thinks. She's an a-hole. I kind of get it. Cameron said a lot of crappy things about Kathryn, so I understand the vindictiveness, but I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of felt out of place where Cam's no longer on the season. That feels a little weird, like she really wanted to get it on camera. That's kind of crazy. I remember hearing those rumors about Jason, though. I really do wonder, is that a thing? He seemed kind of dorky the time I saw him, but I don't know. So then we get a flash to the rest of the season. There looks like a lot going on. They're having some sort of white party because every season of reality TV always has to have a white party. I don't know. I'm going to be watching. I can't say I'm terribly excited for the season, but it's something to watch. Sounds like Madison and Austen might split up again. Shocker. New members of the group. It's Leva versus Kathryn. Madison and John Pringle kind of have a thing. Kathryn talks to Tom. Oh, Kathryn tells people about Thomas knocking a girl up, and now he's having a baby. Ooh. And then we see coronavirus hit. Ugh. And then we see Kathryn's dumb racial BS. So I really want to get into those episodes and see what the heck happened there. And I just don't understand why she's back on the show. That is it for the episode, you guys. Let me know what you thought. Are you excited for the season? Are you kind of like grudge watching it like I am? Or are you watching it because there's nothing else to watch and not, we're supposed to stay inside? Like, I don't know. But anyway, let me know what you thought in the comments. I love your comments. I'm trying to respond to them. Sometimes I get a little behind, but I appreciate every comment. I do read them all. Leave me a comment here or leave me a comment on Twitter at Real Recaps. If you feel like supporting the show, check me out on Patreon. It really helps me out. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.